What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're back at the capsule to talk to you about 3 new products from Kellogg's. It's Rice Krispies Treats Homestyle, both an original and a chocolate version. You know, they can go with Cocoa Krispies Treats on this one. Rice Krispies Treats chocolate. That's kind of interesting. And Pop-Tarts Pretzel, the salted caramel variety, the newest addition to that particular line. You know, I think we should start with the pretzel, just because the other two are kind of in direct competition with one another. Of course, there's always a capsule countdown, so everybody's in competition with everybody else, but we'll do that one first. All right, so we got the newest flavor of Pretzel Pop-Tarts. We weren't all that crazy about Pretzel Pop-Tarts when they first came out, even though before they came out, I was pretty excited about them and thought they'd be extra delicious. Salted caramel, pretzel, is that a combo? Is it, in general?
No.
Like honey mustard and,
Right.
and pretzel, I'm all about it. Salted caramel, I don't know.
I guess salted caramel, salty pretzel. Yeah.
It's over-salted, for sure. I mean, it's a salty...
It's salty.
It's just very salty. I do like the pretzel texture. It is different.
It's good.
It's a little buttery, and it's a little bit burnt.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, but the filling is kind of salty. The outside is extremely salty. It's just a very fatiguing taste. It's a very fatiguing combination of flavors. I think that they would have been better served to just pick like a raspberry. I don't know, like that would have been just fine with me. Or like blueberry. Can't put blueberry in a Pop-Tart? That seems like it would have maybe worked a little bit better. Honey
Mustard in a Pop-Tart?
Why not?
That would have been
Why
amazing.
not make a savory Pop-Tart? I mean, look,
Pop-Tart.
honey mustard would be literally mind-blowing. There's a 10 out of 10 Gamer Grade if you want to steal it. We're happy. Take it. Brown mustard, honey mustard, Grey
Garlic
Poupon,
butter.
Grey Poupon Pop-Tarts. That would be great. I don't know. This is just a salt bomb to me. It sets the bar pretty low for these home-style Rice Krispie Treats. Let's start with chocolate. All right, so now we've got the home-style Rice Krispie Treats. We're starting with the chocolate variety. It comes in 2 varieties, chocolate and original. $2.50 each at the Metairie, Louisiana Winn-Dixie. Man, Winn-Dixie coming through in a big way for this filming session, by the way. A home-style Rice Krispie Treat is about 50% taller than a traditional pancakey Rice Krispie Treat, and it has big chunks of marshmallow. Let's see how it tastes. It has a lot more of a chew to it, and I do like that. A home-baked Rice Krispie Treat has more of a chew to it than the one in the box, so that is kind of home style. The marshmallows are mostly for show, though.
I think so.
Are you really tasting any more marshmallow than you would in a normal Rice Krispie Treat?
Oh, it says maximum marshmallows on the box.
I mean, I don't know if they delivered on that promise. I could have gone for even more marshmallow. I guess I just love marshmallow or something. I don't
It's
know.
a maximum dosage.
Okay,
Bobby.
I'm sorry. It's enough, okay? I take it back. I didn't find the chocolate an appealing kind of chocolate.
I don't like a chocolate.
It almost
crisp.
tasted like a vitamin-y kind of chocolate. It just
Yeah.
was really off, and it didn't fit. It didn't fit with the rest of it. It just felt very forced. I didn't like it.
It made me very eager for the non-chocolate.
I know, yeah. I'm really glad we started here.
Yeah.
We're kind of 0 for 2 on the things that we've been tasting so far, so I feel like we've really set the stage for the original Homestyle to come in here and show us what's up. So now's your chance. Let's see.
Come on, original.
So what we've all been waiting for here is the original Homestyle Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats. These do look a lot like home-baked Rice Krispie Treats. I mean, they just have that look, they have that feel, they have that thickness, and I love Rice Krispie Treats. So I am really looking forward to this. Glad that we've ditched the chocolate variety at this point. This is what a Rice Krispie Treat really is. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're in business. We have achieved maximum marshmallow. Somehow, this one, which is supposedly the same formula, I taste so much more marshmallow.
Oh, yeah.
It's chewy, it's sweet, texture's great. I mean, this is a well executed. This is much better than the normal blue wrapped, shiny Rice Krispie treats that are flatter. This is just really good. Those are good. I'm not dissing them. Is it as good as a homemade Rice Krispie treat? If you're dealing with somebody who is competent at making Rice Krispie treats, no. I've had worse home baked, but not often. So, Rice Krispie Treats, one of my favorite desserts, and I feel like this is a better store-bought version of them, maybe the best store-bought version of them that we could expect. So good on them for actually coming through on this one, even if the chocolate one was an utter failure. Gimmick grade, look, we're gonna go into the Homestyle Rice Krispie Treats first together. Gimmick grade on those, I mean, you really gotta kind of top them off at, actually, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. They're not really designed to be a super gimmicky product, yet I do think that they accomplish the goal of attracting some attention. If you're already interested in a Rice Krispie treat, I can't imagine not trying these one time. So it does kind of accomplish the goal of getting that impulse buy and, maybe getting somebody a little bit more engaged with the brand. So good for them on that, but, packaging a little plain, idea, not all that wild. Let's make a thicker, more marshmallowy version of what we already have. So yeah, 4 out of 10 gimmick grade. Salted caramel pretzel Pop-Tarts, much better container, much better design. I love the idea of pretzel Pop-Tarts. They still just haven't hit the right note taste-wise, but you can't count that against the gimmick. So I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10 for the gimmick grade. Now, taste-wise, for me, it's a pretty clear third place. Even though the salted caramel pretzel Pop-Tarts were kind of a disaster, I liked the chocolate Rice Krispie Treats even less. I just didn't like them. I was trying to spin some positives in there to not overdeal my hand like I usually do, but I just thought that the chocolate flavor was really forced and just gross. I didn't taste much marshmallow at all. I don't know how that's even possible after tasting the original version. Really just hurt everything. I just like chocolate less. I like Rice Krispies less. I like treats less. I just like it all less. So
it's a broken home.
It's terrible. Yeah, 2.5 out of 10. Third place on today's Capsule Countdown. Not a product I endorse in any way, shape, or form. Second place on today's Capsule Countdown, also kind of a dumpster fire as well. The Pop-Tarts Pretzel Salted Caramel. It's just salt on top of salt, especially at breakfast. Not something I want. 3 out of 10. We really had some rough ones today, Ryan. This was not one of my favorite ones. However, we ended on a high note. The Rice Krispie Treats Homestyle Original, pretty tasty. Pretty much exactly what you'd expect. It does have the distinct sweetness of that store-bought Rice Krispie treat that just you can't capture at home, but it also is missing a lot of the charm of the home-baked Rice Krispies treats. So I think it's a better version of a store-bought Rice Krispie treat, and for that, gotta give it a 7.5 out of 10. First place on today's Capsule Countdown. Not a bad outing, but boy, I sure could have gone without the chocolate variety there. So kind of low for a Capsule Countdown winner, but not too awfully bad. From the archives today, we've been talking about a lot of breakfast food, and I wanted to bring up a General Mills variety of breakfast stuff from 1995. It is Sun Crunchers Sunflower Seeds cereal.
What?
So it's like normal flakes, basically like almost like a Special K, but then they glue a bunch of sunflower seeds to it. I think that it's funny because they really try to make it off to be like a healthy food, but it's sunflower seeds on sweetened flakes of corn and whole wheat. Is that healthy? I don't know. This box is beautiful. This box makes me want to build a time machine and go back to 1995. I never tried it at the time. There were multiple versions of the logo in very short order. I think it only lasted for about a year, but I have 3 different versions of the same box with different logos and designs. So I may get into those at some other time, but I just wanted to put this on everybody's radar. This is, you know, it's funny because people will always ask me about, you know, and I love them. Trust me, I love them. About the Snapple Elements and about the PB Crisps, the big hitters, right? People ask me about the Dunkaroos, those kinds of things. They'll ask me about the glass bottle Gatorades. But when I look at my collection and I really define myself as a collector, I love the oddball stuff like this. Oh, yeah. This is true ephemera, right? This is trash. Nobody was supposed to save the sunflower seeds cereal, and thank God somebody did. So I was able to purchase it so that I've been able to keep it. And going forward in my life, it's a mission for me to save just as much as of this dumb stuff that nobody remembers as it is to, you know, find the iconic stuff and identify the iconic stuff as it comes along. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I don't think too many of you probably remember Sun Crunchers from 1995.
It's just fun to say.
It is. Sun Crunchers is a great name. It also
be in a band called Sun Crunchers.
It really reeks of like something that would be on I don't know, like a Seinfeld or Big Bang Theory like cabinet of cereals. Like, it doesn't even feel like a real cereal. I love that kind of stuff. So I hope that you guys do too. And let's see what we got next time. Oh yes, so this one I'm very excited about. Talk about the year of cereal is 2021. It's 3 Carnation Breakfast Essentials drinks that are based on cereals. And I have some very in-depth analysis that I'm going to save for next time, but I'm really amped about a very specific detail of this line, but you're going to have to wait until next week to hear it. It's Golden Grahams, Fruit Loops, and Crave as drinks. Carnation Breakfast Essentials drinks.
Wow.
There's one of those products does not belong with the other 2, and I want to know if you guys are on my wavelength. Leave a comment if you figured out what I'm going to get to, or better yet, stay tuned until next Monday. Check out the next CTC review. Till next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you.